Disconnected the power cord here. I'm going to disconnect the hoses in the back there so we can get to the washer and get it dry out. And then you want to disconnect those screws there, and then the front panel is going to come off. So come back to here in just a second. We'll show you what we're going to replace. Okay, a little trick in removing the springs. What I do is I just lean the tub all the way. You can see that if you screw this little nut out all the way so that the eye loop's all the way to the end, and then if you take and tip the tub towards that spring, it gives it a lot of slack, and then you can just undo that nut from either the top or the bottom, and then the whole assembly will come apart, or you can get the springs off that way. But it's just a matter of releasing some of the tension on there, and then that whole assembly comes apart, and you can remove the springs without too much problem. Once you get your springs connected back up again, you need to adjust your springs so that they have the right distance and proper distance. Now some people mark them with a tape. I didn't do that. I find that sometimes the tape moves on me and things like that. So what I did before I loosened them is I actually cut a piece of cardboard to the right length, and so what I'm going to do is now tighten up this screw here until it becomes that same height, and then I can make sure that all three springs are tightened properly. You can either use a wrench here like this in the top and go at it that way. A little harder. I like to access it from underneath so that I can just use the ratchet on a wrench and I don't have to keep removing the head. So you can see that's tightening, and I'll just use that cardboard to measure and make sure I had it in the right spot. I'm going to check the height on that, the bottom of the eyelet as we tighten it down. There you go, and we'll do that to all three springs. Make sure they're the same height. And then you can put your cover back on and you'll be done with the springs.